South China Sea War, Philippines warned of brutal Beijing clashes with maritime militia. The Philippines have been warned clashes between Chinese and Filipinos will ramp up with the country's new militia, in the latest flashpoint in the South China Sea. The Philippines Navy Chief Giovanni Carlo Bacordo announced the country would be sending hundreds of militiamen to contested waters in the South China Sea to keep control over their territory. But experts have warned the new plan will increase the risk of encounters between non-military forces in the already fractious waters. The Philippines, among other Indo-Pacific nations, have recently reaffirmed their claims to the waters, with the US and India challenging China over their bullying claims of sovereignty. Mr. Bacordo announced more than 240 militiamen would be sent to the Scarborough Shoal and the Spratly Islands. The numbers would come from local fishermen, who will be trained into seaborne units with the plan to counter aggressive Chinese fishing. Defense Secretary Delfin Lorenzana announced there was no government budget for the militia training, and there was no timetable for their deployment. It comes after last year saw at least 100 Chinese militia-occupied fishing boats swarm around the Thicho Island, which is owned by the Philippines. But Chen Changmao, associate researcher with the National Institute for South China Sea Studies, warned the newly announced militia will likely lead to more unofficial clashes between China and the Philippines. He said, between China and Vietnam, the conflicts between militias or other non-military forces would probably increase. Colin Koh, research fellow from the S. Rajaratnam School of International Studies at Singapore's Nanyang Technological University, added the new plans were a reaction to aggressive Chinese expansion. He added, China uses the maritime militia to bolster claims in the disputed waters, and so does Vietnam despite them investing in building up their navies and maritime law enforcement agencies.